Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Level Up English podcast. I'm Hayley, and I'm so excited to be here with you today, helping you improve your English in a fun and practical way.
And I'm Dylan, your co-host. Whether you're just starting to learn English or you're looking to polish your skills, we've got something for you. Today's episode is all about hotels, an essential topic for anyone who loves to travel or wants to feel confident when staying at a hotel.
That's right, Dylan. We're diving straight into how to make a hotel reservation, what to expect when you stay at a hotel, and all the vocabulary and phrases you need to make your travel experience smooth and stress-free. No fluff, just useful English you can use right away.
So, grab a notebook, get comfortable, and let's check into today's episode about hotels.
Okay, Dylan, let's start with one of the most important parts of staying at a hotel, making a reservation. When you're traveling, you want to make sure you have a place to stay, and knowing how to book a hotel room in English is key.
Absolutely. Let's imagine you're calling a hotel to make a reservation. What's the first thing you say? You want to be polite and clear. Here's an example. Hello, I'd like to make a reservation, please. Simple, right?
Yes, and let's break that down. The phrase "I'd like" is a polite way to say "I want." You're showing respect to the person you're speaking with. You could also say, "I'm calling to book a room," or "Could I reserve a room for next week?"
Great alternatives. Now, when you're making a reservation, the hotel staff will ask you some questions. They'll want to know the dates of your stay, how many people are staying, and what type of room you want. Let's go through those one by one.
First, the dates. You need to tell them when you're arriving and when you're leaving. For example, you might say, "I'd like a room from July 10th to July 15th. Notice how we say the dates. July 10th and July 15th. In American English, we usually say the month first, then the day.
And in British English, you might hear the day first, like 10th of July to 15th of July. Either way, make sure you're clear. If you're unsure, you can repeat the dates to confirm, so that's check in on July 10th and check out on July 15th, correct?
Exactly. Next, they'll ask about the number of occupants. How many people will be staying in the room? You might say, "It's for 2 adults," or "1 adult and 1 child." If you're traveling with a family, you could say, "We need a room for 2 adults and 2 children."
And this is where you might need to specify the number of beds. For example, you could say, "We'd like a room with 2 double beds," or "Can we have a room with a king-size bed?" Let's go over some bed-related vocabulary because this can be confusing.
Good idea. Here are the most common types of beds you'll hear about in hotels. A single bed or twin bed. This is for one person, usually smaller, about 9,100 centimeters wide. A double bed. This is for 2 people, around 135-150 centimeters wide. A queen-size bed, a bit larger than a double, about 150-160 centimeters wide, great for couples. A king-size bed, the biggest, around 180-200 centimeters wide, super spacious. And sometimes you'll hear about a rollaway bed or cot, which is an extra bed the hotel can bring to your room.
That's a great list. So, when you're booking, you might say, "We need a room with 1 queen-size bed for 2 adults." Or, "Can you provide a rollaway bed for an extra child?" The hotel might also ask if you want a non-smoking room or a room with a specific view, like an ocean view or city view.
And don't forget, some hotels have accessible rooms for people with disabilities, like rooms with wider doors or roll-in showers. If you need one, you can say, "Do you have any accessible rooms available?"
Perfect. Now let's practice a full reservation dialogue. I'll be the hotel receptionist and Hayley, you be the guest. Ready?
Let's do it.
Good afternoon, welcome to Sunrise Hotel. How may I assist you with your booking today?
Hello, I'd like to make a reservation for next month. We need a room from August 3rd to August 7th.
Certainly. How many guests will be staying in the room?
2 adults and 1 child.
Great. Would you like a room with 2 double beds, or would you prefer a queen-size bed with a rollaway bed for the child?
Let's go with 2 double beds, please. And can you confirm it's a non-smoking room?
Yes, all our rooms are non-smoking. Do you have any other preferences, such as a room with a view?
No, just the standard room is fine. Can you tell me the total cost for the stay?
I'd be happy to check that for you. For 4 nights from August 3rd to August 7th, with 2 double beds for 2 adults and 1 child, the total is $600, including taxes. Would you like to proceed with the booking?
Yes, please. Can you send me a confirmation email?
Of course. Could you please provide your full name and contact information?
Sure, it's Sarah Johnson, and my email is sarah.johnson@email.com.
Thank you, Ms. Johnson. Your reservation is confirmed, and I'll send you the details shortly. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, that's all. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. We look forward to welcoming you to Sunrise Hotel.
Wow, Dylan, that was so smooth. Listeners, did you notice how polite and clear the conversation was? Phrases like, could you please, can you confirm, and I'd like, make the interaction professional and friendly.
And if you're nervous about speaking on the phone, you can practice these phrases at home. You can also make reservations online, where you'll see similar questions about dates, beds, and occupants. Websites like Booking.com or Expedia use the same vocabulary we're teaching today.
Let's move on to what's usually included in a hotel room. When you book a room, you might wonder, what am I actually getting? Dylan, what are some standard things you find in a hotel room?
Well, most hotel rooms come with the basics: a bed or beds, pillows, blankets, and bed linens like sheets and pillowcases. You'll also have a bathroom with a shower or bathtub, a toilet, and a sink.
Many hotels also include a minibar, a small fridge with drinks and snacks, but be careful, those are usually not free.
Good point. Other common amenities include free Wi-Fi, air conditioning or heating, and a safe for your valuables like your passport or jewelry.
And if you're staying at a fancier hotel, you might get extras like a bathrobe, slippers, or even a balcony with a view. But always check the hotel's website or ask when booking to know exactly what's included.
Right, because what's included can vary depending on the hotel's star rating. A 3-star hotel might have the basics, while a 5-star hotel could offer luxury amenities like a spa or 20-hour room service. Let's teach some phrases to ask about what's included.
Great idea. If you're calling or emailing the hotel, you could say, can you tell me what amenities are included in the room? Or, does the room come with free Wi-Fi? If you want to know about specific things, try, is there a hairdryer in the room? Or, do you provide towels and toiletries?
And if you're checking the hotel's website, look for words like amenities, facilities, or in-room features. These sections will list what's included. For example, you might see ensuite bathroom, which means the bathroom is attached to your room, or complimentary breakfast, which means breakfast is included in the price.
Speaking of breakfast, let's talk about dining options at hotels. Many hotels have restaurants or cafes on site, which is super convenient. Dylan, what are some common dining options travelers might encounter?
Well, the most common is the hotel's main restaurant, where you can have breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Some hotels offer a buffet breakfast, where you can choose from a variety of foods like eggs, toast, fruit, and pastries. Others might have an a la carte menu, where you order specific dishes.
And don't forget about room service. This is when you order food and have it delivered to your room. It's perfect if you're tired after a long day of sightseeing. You might say, I'd like to order room service, please, and then tell them what you want from the menu.
If you're staying at a bigger hotel, they might have multiple dining options, like a casual cafe, a fine dining restaurant, or even a bar where you can get drinks and snacks. Some hotels also have specialty restaurants like Italian, Japanese, or seafood.
And for English learners, reading a hotel restaurant menu can be a great way to practice. Look for words like appetizer, a small dish before the main meal, entree, the main dish, especially in American English, and dessert, the sweet dish at the end. If you're not sure what something is, you can ask the server, can you explain what this dish is?
That's a polite and natural way to ask. You could also say, is this dish spicy? If you have dietary restrictions. Hotels are used to accommodating guests, so don't be afraid to ask questions.
Let's do a quick role play for ordering at a hotel restaurant. I'll be the guest, and Dylan, you're the server.
Good evening. Welcome to our garden restaurant. Here's the menu. Can I get you started with something to drink?
Hi, yes, I'll have a glass of orange juice, please. Can you tell me about the grilled chicken entree? Does it come with any sides?
The grilled chicken is served with roasted vegetables and mashed potatoes. It's one of our most popular dishes. Would you like to order that?
Sounds great, but can I have a salad instead of mashed potatoes?
Of course, I'll make a note of that. Anything else for you tonight?
Yes, for dessert, I'll have the chocolate cake. And can you make it quick? I'm a bit short on time.
No problem at all. I'll put your order in right away. Enjoy your meal.
Thank you.
That was fun. Did you notice how Hayley used phrases like, can you tell me about and can I have to make her requests? These are super useful for dining at hotels or anywhere else.
And the server's responses were polite and clear, which is what you'll usually hear at a hotel restaurant. Okay, let's move on to another important topic: check-in and check-out times. These are the times when you arrive at the hotel and when you leave.
Most hotels have check-in around 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock p.m. and check-out around 11 o'clock a.m. or noon. When you arrive, just go to reception and say, "Hi, I'm here to check in." The receptionist will ask for your name and ID, usually a passport or driver's license. You might hear, "Can I see your reservation?" or "May I have some ID?" Then you'll get your room key, either a card or a physical key. Okay, guys, that's a wrap for today's episode. Thank you so much for joining us on the Level Up English podcast. We can't wait to see you in our next episode.
That's right. Our next video is all about restaurants, how to order food, understand menus, and talk to servers in English. It's going to be just as fun and useful as this one, so you don't want to miss it.
To make sure you don't, hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel, Level Up English Podcast, and check out the links in the description to watch more of our videos and keep leveling up your English. And remember, if there's anything you didn't understand, don't hesitate to look it up or ask. Clarifying unknown words helps you grow faster. Bye, everyone.
Until next time, keep practicing, stay confident, and we'll see you soon.